Hello everyone and welcome back. I feel like everyone is saying this in this video, but I will do it anyways. Before we start, watch this. Yes, you guessed right. Today I want to show you how I built this cool looking monument. So in the past weeks I tried to build modern looking houses like these two. And I'm not sure if I like them. You can tell me in the comments if you like them. They don't feel really modern. It's like I wanted to combine different kind of material, and this looks like a container house for me. I'm not sure if I like it. I like this house more. It looks modern, but on the other hand it doesn't look modern. It's weird. I'm not sure. And then I tried to build like a starter house where you don't have, for example, so you don't have like inbuilt windows and doors, and I tried to build it from scratch and have a little garden and have these, in Spanish you name them persianas, so you can shut down the windows and open it up. But yeah, I don't like it either. And then I came across these Norwegian swords, and the story behind the swords is, and let me just read it out. So the monument was created by a sculptor unveiled by King Olaf V of Norway in 1983. These three bronze swords stand, they are like 10 meters high. It's for the English people, for the American people, 33 feet tall, and are planted into the rock of a small hill next to the fjord. They are a sign for an historic battle of, I hope I say it right, Hafrsfjord, something like this, which took place there in the year 872, when King Harald Fairhair gathered all the Norway under one crown. So it's a symbol that this king gathered every Norwegian people to one collected kingdom. And there's a large sword representing the King Harald, and there are two smaller swords representing the defeated kings. And it's also a representation of peace, because they are planted into a solid rock, so they cannot be removed. It's a pretty easy build. So what I did is try to build an angle for the sword. So I wanted to make them a little bit different. I don't want them to have to be planted like straight, but it's inspired by these three swords. So I built some angles with these tricks you see or you saw, and then I just took these rock foundations and just built freely how I imagined these swords. And they should look of course different. Every sword is different. Every sword is representing something else, like the story I told, three different kings. So just feel free to do your own swords and to have some creativity and build them differently so it looks more interesting. And I also always checked if they look cool from the distance, and so I went back and forth and built and looked, and yeah, enjoy. I will be back after the swords tutorial. So this is the first part. I thought about, because I was finished here, but then I thought about, maybe let's make a smaller version. So the villagers did like a small version, so they don't have to hike all the way up, and they can just watch a small monument, a representative monument of the big swords in their village. So I built them. It's the same. I did angles. I took the rock foundation and just played around. There was no plan. I just wanted them to have a different look, and this happened by accident. And if you didn't know, when you use these pressure plates, sometimes they just break the stuff they cling on. But I liked it. It's a smaller version now. They were pretty even, but this is now small. It looks very cool. I also added later an altar. So I wanted to have like a point where the villagers or where people can visit the monument. It's also a very simple build, and I will be back after the tutorial for the altar. So that's pretty it. As you maybe know, this is the emblem of the village, and now I will show you everything in total. Enjoy. I also added like this construction because, as you maybe know, monuments need daycare and they break, and then you have to renew it, and that's why I was building this construction site, you can say. And that will be it. I hope you liked the video, I hope you liked the tutorial, and maybe you will recreate your own sword versions. See you in the next video, and you know how it works. Like, subscribe, and until next time, your Pablo.